So Hunter, tell us all about Saltburn.
Yeah, so Saltburn stars Barry he was it
Kyogen?
Keegan?
I think it's
Is it
Kyogen.
Keoghan?
I
Is it
think it,
Keoghan?
yeah.
Sure, we'll go with Keoghan. But stars him, and he plays this guy named Oliver, who is very much like the cat, comes from the wrong side of the tracks. He's very poor, and he's at Oxford on a scholarship, and he goes ahead and meets Felix, who's played by Jacob
Elordi,
Elordi. Thank you. You know him, of course, from
Euphoria.
that show. Thank you. That show, and then those Kissing Booth movies, which God, there's 3 of those. God damn. Anyways, so they go ahead, they become friends, and then it's really about the summer they spend together and what happens during that summer, without spoiling anything. And the thing is, that's really funny is I can't really tell you shit about this movie because so much of what I would say would be spoiler. So, all right, I will say this as someone who's hung out with a decent amount of rich white people. A lot of rich white people act like this. There is a karaoke scene that was
Right
what you're
there?
showing right there. Yeah, where this guy, that white guy is singing "Flow Riders Low," and the secondhand embarrassment that I felt was next level on that shit because it is so goddamn uncomfortable. And look, it's me. I've been on the show enough. It takes a lot to fucking rattle me. And there are 2 things that happen in this movie that I actually went, all right, that's going to rent real estate in my mind more than I would like it to. And oh, wow, that really fucking disturbed me. I'm kind of impressed that you even fucking did that. Where this movie ends up. So, okay, the good. It's one of the best shot films of the year. The cinematography is fucking gorgeous. Emerald Fennell, of course, did Promising Young Woman. That visual style is very apparent here. There's one shot in particular of Oliver standing in this hallway, and darkness is surrounding him. It's very similar to that shot of Barry at the end of season 2, kind of disappearing into the darkness. It's a gorgeous fucking shot, but there's a lot of shots like that in the movie where I just kept going, wow, this is beautiful. Wow, this is beautiful. And you think the movie's gonna be about one thing, and the movie does a very good job of making you think, oh, we're gonna be following Oliver and just his journey. But then when you find out what it's actually about, it changes the whole movie and it pulls a 180 in a way that I went, holy shit, I can't believe you pulled this off. And you pulled it off so naturally. It's gonna be I give Nick a lot of shit for his Babylon love because I think Babylon licks balls. I can't stand Babylon, but there are things about Babylon I really like, the score and the cinematography in particular, and that's the case here. The score here is fucking fantastic, and visually, it's so engaging and enthralling that the more I was watching it, the more I was getting into it. The last 30 minutes are some of my favorite all year. It just does some shit where I went, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're pulling this off. Rosamund Pike is fucking playing this stuck-up socialite bitch. She fucking nails it. I don't understand how she doesn't age. Like, she still looks like, sup girl. Oh my god, she's fucking fine in this, but terrifying at the same time. And when the credits started to roll, I just thought, well, fuck, that's top 10. I don't know where it's gonna fall. Again, I've got, there's still a lot of shit to come out for the rest of the year, so it could get knocked off. I'm not sure. Like, it might fall in the honorable mention category, but right now, I think I have it as my number 7 favorite film, something like that. So like it's decently high on my list, but um I adore this movie. I was really like I watched it last night, and then actually went back and rewatched the last hour this morning, and I actually liked it more on a rewatch. So I really don't have any glaring issues with the movie. Oliver does something pretty early on that you kind of go, "Oh wow, that's kind of fucked," and the way that consequence spirals and affects everything else in the film is so fucking fascinating. Um, yeah, I really don't have a gripe with it. And Barry, he's incredible in this movie. There is a potential for Best Actor nomination for this. I could see Pike potentially getting supporting as well. But it's a very fucked up movie again for where it ends up and kind of what it's ends up saying. But there's so like it's something that's going to stick with you for a while, and that's the biggest compliment I can give it. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna definitely be recommending it to people with the caveat of this could potentially just, it could piss you off. You just may not like it, but that's kind of it. That's kind of anything. And I will say too, if you're a gay man, this is the movie for you. There's some dong in this. There's some. I don't think there are any boobs. Wait, are there boobs? I don't think there are boobs in this. Yeah, I think it's there's more dong than boobs if there are boobs in this. But
Quality.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of like that scene in Righteous Gemstones where they strip the guys at the mall and they're like just like walk walk out of the mall just like dick swinging. There's a shocking amount of dick swinging in this, and you get to see some see some Barry butt. So if you're so yeah,
Okay.
equality. But but as far as a grade, damn, what would I give this? I think a high tune in. Yeah, I'd go high tune in. Actually, if I want to go higher than that, I might go a half step up on that. Now I'm thinking about it because that'd be a low. This is cinema, or is there
Peak. That'd be a
peak?
low
That's right. I'd go medium peak on this.
medium peak.
Like I'd go medium peak. I really dug. Like again, I get why this will not be for some people. Like there are gonna be some people who watch this and go, "You're full of shit, Hunter," and that's fine. Get in line. But from a technical aspect, it does so much shit so well, and I would say the less you know about this going in, I think the better off you'll like it. So yeah, I'd say this is a solid peak for me.
Medium rare peak from Hunter there.
Mhm.
For Saltburn. Yeah. And it's in theaters now. People can go check it out. And this is a A24, right? Saltburn. I think it's A24, right?
I think so. Oh no, I think this is MGM. Let me double check.
Uh,
Yeah, it's MGM because I was
MGM.
shocked by that. Yeah, because
Cool. Very, very nice. So
it feels very A24. It feels very neon, honestly. Because if you did a double feature, actually, never mind. If I say that, that might give some shit away. So never mind. I won't say that. But
before we move on, right in, sure they had a question. It says, does it get a half a point up for the cinematic dong?
So fucking Barry Keoghan is dropping dong in this. Like I was actually impressed. I was like, oh shit, like because like when like Bradley Cooper drops dong in midnight in a Nightmare Alley, it's like you're Bradley Cooper. You don't have to drop dong. We don't have to see your rocket. You don't have to see your rocket. But like hey, like you're confident in it. Go ahead. But there's a shocking amount of male nudity in this, and I'll be real, man. I've just seen. I think is it possible to get sick of boobs? Like you just see boobs so much, like, I think you almost take it for granted. You're just like like a girl's topless in a movie, shocker. Like a guy dropping dong shocks me way more now. It's just kind of like, yeah, dude, Shane, yeah, that's his real mutant power. Like when he drops dong in shame, you're like, Jesus Christ, like, good for you, Alicia Vikander. But, but yeah, no, this movie, like, I would actually give it some props just in general. I think it takes an incredible just brass set in general to do nudity anyway, let alone dropping dong. And yeah, he drops dong and he's as free as a jaybird. It's like, hey, good for you. And in the way that they cut it, unless they're just great editors, I mean, they might be that good, but it looks like it's definitely him. Like, it doesn't appear like there's a DD. It doesn't appear there's a dong double. So it looks like that's all him. So yeah, props. But yeah, a solid peak, or
Yeah.
a rock hard peak, if you will.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Hunter, for that review of Saltburn there, man.